Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Swiss Army Dan coming at you with another Swiss Army knife video. I don't even really know what today's video is about. Maybe it's about the Old Cross and Wenger knives and the difference between Victorinox and Wenger. I just figured I'd check in with you guys and want to make a Swiss Army knife video, so I'll talk about these here. For some of you beginner Swiss Army knife collectors, you might be confused about the term Old Cross. And Old Cross, from my understanding, is pretty simple. It's that right there, and not only on red but silver as well. From 57 until 99, the 93mm ALAX Pioneer models and Farmers and other models will have this old cross, and that's, that was like the emblem for Victorinox for their 93mm ALAX at that time. This is a peach of a knife. It's a old cross Pioneer. These are some of my favorite in my collection, these old cross Pioneers. You can tell this one's a little bit older. It's got the little V on Victorinox, which you'll find up until around 86. Then they got bigger, and this next one is one of the newer ones with the bigger V. See the difference in the V and Victorinox there. So yeah, and a little bit different hue of red just between these 2 years. This is more of a brick red, I think. But yeah, after 99 they went to the newer, more familiar looking cross, probably this, for their ALAX that weren't soldiers. So you see the difference there. New cross, old cross. So yeah, that's one thing. Also wanted to talk about, the tool in this position right here. Usually you'll get a can opener on most Swiss Army knives. With the 93mm ALAX, they also offer this electrician's blade, which is really cool. Here's one with a new cross. This is a apprentice here, Pioneer apprentice. And it's got this really sharp little edge right here. I guess it's for stripping wires, and this right here. Also, they have this pruning blade, this hawksbill blade. This one here is called the Rancher. It doesn't have a key ring on it. I found that when they add this blade, like on the, I think it's the Harvester, it's like this, but it adds a wood saw. No key ring on that one either. So now I'll talk about some Victorinox versus Wenger. I've got a couple old, new in the box soldiers here. This one is from 1986, and it's just beautiful. It still looks so good. Very high polish on this 86. There's a big contrast to the Wenger. This one came in this box here. Well, I'm sorry. This one is still really shiny. I think I might be talking about this 81 right here. Got a little ahead of myself there, but yeah, that's an 81 Wenger. Here's an 81 Victorinox. There's a big difference in the polish on these two. This Wenger is very flat. The Victorinox is still pretty shiny. It's got some scratches on it, but you can tell it's a lot shinier. This Wenger is more of a flat, matte kind of color. But obviously the Wengers weren't always like that. this one does have a pretty good shine. I think around this time, it seems like they're very equal in their quality. Victorinox and Wenger. This is an 86 versus an 88. The Wenger numbers are usually going to be smaller. It's one way to tell a difference. Obviously, the tank stamp will tell you what company it's made by. Looks like the Victorinox has slightly more of a belly than the Wenger. There's a difference in the nail nick there too. The Wenger's longer and slimmer. But yeah, another big difference you'll see, well, not a big difference, but a difference in these old Wenger versus Victorinox soldiers is the tip of the awl. See if I can get it there. Sorry. You'll see this Wenger is a little bit more pointy right here than the Vic. The Vic's got kind of more of a rounded end compared to the Wenger. It's that side of them. But yeah, just looking at these old 93mm knives, you know, trying to keep myself occupied in this unique and troubling time that we're in. I hope all you guys are doing well in it. Just want to remind you just to be kind to each other. If you have time, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Swiss Army Dan is out of here.